Welcome to the castle, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Roll20 Reserve for the month of March, Adventurers Guild Dynamic by Mick Maps. The Adventurers Guild in fine apparel, pre-configured with walls, doors, and dynamic lighting to maximize gaming and adventuring experience. You will find 10 unique variants with night versions and an empty unfurnished version. So let's take a look and see what Mike Weewa has to offer. Roll20. Mikey and Weewa, an artist couple. That's a first for me. With their own Patreon, and of course, a whole streamline of products down below. And as you can see, some of their products are a little bit more expensive than what I've covered here on the Roll20 Marketplace. I think the cheapest being $5.99 for some of their earlier stuff, and it's actually gone all the way up to $11.99. A lot of their maps are dynamically lit, and there are some variants that are not dynamically lit, so if you don't use dynamically lit maps, then you can always get the cheaper versions. And they have a very unique art style. I'll say that it's very bright, it pops a little bit, and we'll see more of that when we actually take a look at the Adventurers Guild. But they have a whole line of different maps for whatever occasions, from crypts and orphanages to inns and stuff like that. Even wilderness maps make an appearance here as well. So there's a whole variety to go through here. I mean, there's like a ton here. So if you're into this art style, then maybe Mike Weewa would be an option for you to start browsing through. And before I actually show you real quick, in order to actually access these maps, I did have to go through the game add-ons to actually add it in, but once you do that, they are all there, all of the variants. The Adventurers Guild, dynamically lit, ready to play, battle map pack by Mike Weewa. Let's see, includes 10 unique variants with night versions, including unfurnished variant. This is just the cover page that you see here, and as you can tell, there's quite a few number of maps for different weather effects and, of course, the night and daytime versions. So I got my homeboy Kleegroot here who's going to help us out, and let's take a look and see how these maps are dynamically lit. So there you go. You have your borders there for the walls, and I've already added the vision for my token here, so let's go ahead and see what we have. Very nice. Whoa. Let's pick another spot. I like how these windows were done, too. You can actually see out. So that's how this map is actually lit up. There are some torches on some of the other maps, which we'll see here in a little bit. This is, I believe, one of the daytime versions with the actual furnishings, so you'll have things like the beds and tables and stuff like that. And for every daytime version, there's going to be a nighttime version that actually does have torches, which is actually pretty neat. This is what it looks like with the torches. You can see that the torches actually emit their own light, and there's actually a page where you can get these torches too, already configured with different feet in light. So that's an added bonus. We have a Blossom Guild, which the only thing that's different here are these trees outside. They're kind of like purplish pinkish, and there's also the nighttime version as well. Not that big of a fan of that. It's just a really minor detail, but hey, you know, maybe if you're playing in an Eastern sort of a game, you might be into that. Here's the map without all of the furniture, which I actually kind of really do like. I like that there is furniture in some of the maps, but I also really like that there isn't furniture, in case you actually have your own furniture packs that you want to put in, or, you know, some of your players might actually use this as a home base, and they might claim rooms and stuff like that. That way you could actually make the rooms as you want them. Like, this might not be a bedroom. You might turn this into like an alchemy station or something like that, which is always really beneficial. And of course, you have the nighttime version with the torches as well. A Haunted Guild. I'm not a big fan of this overall tone. It looks, I think it's called sepia. It's really washed out. It I don't like it, and it's supposed to be a daytime version, but I do like all the cobwebs. The nighttime version, in my opinion, is a lot better, especially with those torches. Although, if this is haunted, I would also like a version that's nighttime without the torches, but oh well. I do like the nighttime version a lot better. Then you have a massacre with all of the bloodstains, so a battle definitely took place here. Even one of the walls has been destroyed, which is actually really cool. And then, of course, the nighttime version, same deal with the wall that's been destroyed and the bloodstains. Moonlight, this is kind of like with a magic effect that's going throughout the Adventurers Guild. As you can see, there's like little, I don't know, like pixie dust, fairy dust, or some sort of a magical effect, which looks pretty cool. That only comes in, of course, the nighttime variant. Then you have a rated, so not a massacre, but like without. This is gonna be like the massacre without the bloodstains. You still got some of the total destruction here going on, as well as its nighttime variant with the torches. Then you have some weather effects like rain. I'm not a big fan of the rain effects. You can see that it's got like rain kind of coming down. Um, I'm not a huge fan of that. I know that there are some weather effects that you can get on Roll20 that have become quite popular that actually have like a graphical effect coming down when you add it to whatever map you have or something like that. And with the nighttime, you can barely even see the rain effects. So I'm not a huge fan of those two variants. Then you have the snow. So snow on the outside, which actually looks fairly nice. It does kind of cover up some of the brightness a little bit for this entire map. Like the outdoors areas are like really, really green and it pops out. That seems to be their style. And the snow kind of like covers that up a little bit. So it's actually a nice variant. And then, of course, you have the nighttime snow effect. Then you've got a sunset. So this takes place during the sunset with the furnishings. It would have been nice to have it without the furnishings as well, but oh well. I do like that tone. It does kind of make it stand out just a little bit more so than the Haunted Guild. So I do favor this tint overall. So those are all of the maps. The last thing you do have is a page for the torches, which you can find here. It's already got everything pre-configured, so you can just copy and plug that in wherever you want. So it's a nice little bonus there. So overall, if you're looking for an Adventures Guild, this is actually a fairly nice map pack to get, especially since it's free for now. In April, it's probably going to go up in price. And so feel free to leave a comment down below, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series, and subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.